A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. This is a very special occasion. The crowd has striped out the stadium today, a show of unity and support that can make it very tough for any visitor on a day like this. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Red Wolves will kick it away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Zips offense making their way on the field to open this game. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Pass caught. Second down now. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
That's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down play coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And the Zips pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play, pick up a good chunk of yards, and if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
You love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense going with the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Akron offense back out on the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The shotgun running play call. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll run it here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? They'll try to run for the first down. The Zips are looking to keep this drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Zips lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Big throw caught on the left side. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Akron has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops it just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Zips will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the Red Wolves come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the back gets the football. Jukes to get past a man. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Arkansas State. It was a foot race and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? They're going to run it here. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And Greg, the defense has to pay attention to him. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That short completion sets up a third down play. Ending off on the draw play. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Red Wolves pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand, force a field goal attempt, or a 4th down stop. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first and hopefully many more for this young man.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. But they took a look just to confirm it. It looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. And the Zips will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And the single back takes the handoff. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get sacked.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the offense recovers the fumble. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Zips will line up to kick it away. On the punt now for the first time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put in the scoring position before the half. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And the receiver's got it. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO. It is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Who makes the grab? Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Akron.
One more play before they head to the locker room. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Zips will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Tough spot here, second and long from their 19. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
And the Red Wolves come to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Akron offense back out on the field now. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First down for the offense.
The Zips will try to keep this drive moving. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The Red Wolves will come to the line to run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And they'll give it to the back. Oh, what a move. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down. And the Red Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
That's an important 1st down on that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Hands off to the left. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Zips will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Here comes a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk. And it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Red Bulls offense back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive and choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Single back, takes the handoff.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And they'll run it with a draw play. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Red Wolves looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Hand it off for a draw. Powerful running here. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And the Red Wolves will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he boots it high into the air. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? Just runs through a man. A mismatch. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, that's positive yards on 1st and goal, which is obviously good. Now we're at this point in the game. Critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
2nd and goal for the offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Zips. Still no answer for this offense. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That ball snagged for a completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And the Red Wolves will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there for a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Akron offense back out on the field now. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Throws a bullet to the right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Play action here on 1st down. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. They'll crank the tempo here into this next play. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid him.
Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense getting set. It's second down. And here's the handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he knocks that one right through. And they take the lead with a little over a minute to play. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Game moves it to the 35, first down again. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
He's found some room at the 45. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Powers through the tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. The thing that really stood out to me, your 4th quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a first down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. The Zips hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Now with just 1 second on the clock, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And the field goal is good. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Red Wolves will have the football first to begin overtime. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this first overtime. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up.
Giving him enough time to throw.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or do you go for two and win it right now?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get in overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
Extra point splits the uprights. So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out at bounds as a short gain on play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. You know, the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. On this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
Arkansas State, 34.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did.
And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a third overtime.
Boy, how about this quarterback with the pressure on? He delivers. Great throw for the touchdown, and now they need the 2-pointer here to tie this game up and send it to a third overtime.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And now the wrinkle here in double overtime. They must set up for a 2-point try. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And no, he doesn't get in. They've stopped him to win the game in double overtime. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic, and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.